So as I stand here in the Fred's Wines and Liquor store, what is this? What time is it right now? It's like
God, 12:30 right now.
like 12:30. So as I stand here, inside Fred Wines and Liquor store. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in right now. It's like a little like subtest. Like I'm trying to do like a little subtest right now. And I'm just testing out this little new camera right here. As you can see, like it's definitely like zooming in on me. And I'm glad. Like I like this little camera. Yo, what the yo, I ain't say nothing. Oh. Nah, but what I would like to say is shouts to everybody. I'm still like learning this little motion sensor camera. But shouts to everybody who's tuning in, man. On another State of New York Knicks podcast. What is this? 378. And Fred Wines and Liquor. Fridays at night. I want to start that right now tonight. I'm going to start that immediately. And it's just going to be me, Cuzzo. Sometimes it'll probably be me, Dolly. But I would love to start just doing pods all the time inside a liquor store and start having y'all see my face all the time. Because I think one of the main issues. Everybody go ahead. And that's me playing on the background. Like,
I've seen like within the past like 20 years. It's crazy. Like evil.
Like, yeah, and I can hear my voice from everywhere. But what I'm talking about is it takes a lot of time to put into YouTube live streams. And even with the YouTube live streams, just putting time and work and effort to give the Knicks community a good product, right? So I've always done Nick Twitter Spaces. Like Nick's Twitter Spaces is like my baby. That's the one thing that I do like all the time. Like I'll be in the liquor store, my cousin see me, I'm doing the Knicks Twitter Spaces, right? And when I'm doing the Knicks Twitter Spaces, it's like therapy, right? Mm-hmm. So like therapy is like, oh, like I get a chance to like talk to Knicks fans every single time, all the time, right? After every Knicks game. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing, right? So even if I'm at work or I'm going somewhere or I'm with Shorty,
you tap in.
I tap in. I tap in with Knicks fans. Mm-hmm. I think that's one thing that's missing when it comes to like Knicks fandom. It's like being authentic, right? And I'm a Knicks content creator just like a lot of these other guys. And the way I fan for the Knicks is way different from a lot of other Knicks content creators. Because the way I fan is whatever's in front of me, I see it, I give a strong opinion. And once I give that strong opinion, I react. And one of the things I gotta learn is, sometimes you gotta just chill. With the opinion that you give. Sometimes you gotta just chill with that opinion you just give it. And when I say chill, I'm talking about like chill. Like
I don't think you should chill. I think that people rock with you because you don't chill. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the reasons. Like I think you spend a lot of time getting these vibes right, and I think you haven't gone live in a long time because you was trying to really carefully curate how you got these vibes right. And I think that really that's what people love what you do, and that's what you're here for. You know what I'm saying? So that chill is like that's not what we do at 12:34 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You don't chill at that time. This is not the time for you to link up with a shorty and she say, I want to read a book with you. You know what I mean? This is not that type of time. So, I understand that chill. So you chill. You can chill at 9 a.m. You can chill at 10. Can't chill at 12. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying though, but nah, man. Like you gotta have opinions and you gotta stand on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on it. Tell me about the playoff Knicks. How you feel?
Yo,
it wasn't that yet.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. You talking about the playoff Knicks and how I feel. First of all, shout out to the New York Knicks.
Of course,
back-to-back 51 seasons. Like
Tibbs the coach.
Talk about Tibbs.
Wow.
Right, but
back-to-back wins with him being the coach.
Yes, back-to-back 51 seasons with Thomas Thibodeau as the head coach.
Yeah.
Love and respect for the New York Knicks, what they've done this season, especially Karl-Anthony Towns. When you make trades, and me and you, we talk all the time, and we've had various conversations. I've told you about how I feel about Julius Randle, how I feel about Karl-Anthony Towns. We're making various trades over the past couple of years.
Who won the trade?
As far as who?
Timberwolves or
Knicks?
What do you think?
Whoever gets to the finals who won the trade. Like, that's how you.
I mean, they both in the playoffs.
They both. Yeah. Yo, Timberwolves got
They got a squad.
Yeah, but that first round matchup. Oh boy.
I think everybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, first round matchups is tough, man.
Listen.
Oh man, from Denver to the Clippers. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna have to pull it. I'm gonna have to pull that up in like on the back screen on TV. But the playoff matchups, I definitely.
I like it. It's competitive.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, it's competitive, and I think that it's actually pretty. It's what we want. Like I think you see like the league ratings is like they said it was going down and all that type of stuff, but I think this is what you need. Like you need that, those vibes again. And I think we're getting that. It's important.
Yo, playoffs.
That's what we seeing.
Playoffs right now.
Motion
detector. Playoffs right now. And Pacers, Bucks. Who you like?
I'm going Bucks though. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't really.
You're not going Bucks?
I like Indiana in 7. Me personally.
Really?
Yeah, I like Indiana in 7. I think Indiana is one of those teams. You can't really sleep on Indiana. Like Indiana is one of those teams where you look at them and you like, all right, you got Tyrese Halliburton, you got Benedict Mathurin, you got Miles Turner. You got a lot of pieces over there. And you got Rick Carlisle. Like, I'm never going to doubt like a championship head coach, me personally. But I definitely like.
So you like the matchup? You like what you're seeing?
Yeah, I like Indiana for that matchup. But if the Bucks win, I wouldn't be surprised. That's not no real playoff matchup where you're like, oh shit, like, oh if
it's not surprising.
No, it's not surprising. It's definitely not surprising. I think that's one of those playoff matchups where you're like, oh, all right, it can go either or. Yeah. Now, one of the playoff matchups that I'm like, all right, okay, cool. To me, that Timberwolves Lakers series, bro. That's gonna be tough.
Like I said,
that's gonna go to 7. Yeah, that's gonna go to 7. And it's a lot on the line, right?
It's a lot on the line because we gotta see if we really want to trade.
As far as you say we, as in you, because I'm not a Lakers fan, but the Timberwolves and the Lakers, it's a lot to lose on both sides. If the Lakers lose in the first round,
they're gonna blame it on Bron.
They might blame it on Luka. It depends.
Luka is what? How 20-something?
Yeah, Luka 25. It depends because everybody.
I don't think if the Lakers lose, I don't think anybody will be like upset necessarily because it's like Luka is working. As you can see, he's working great with the offense so far, right? He's working a great time with the offense, but
that's true.
You got the Lakers really trying shit now. Like, I think Bronny is starting soon.
Bro, it's the last game of the season. Don't start this cocaine sniff talking.
It's not my cocaine sniff talk.
It's
off.
Don't stop this bullshit.
I guess they want to see how he works in the dynamic. I don't know what's going on. They don't have Thibodeau shit over there. They're crashing out.
Denver versus the Clippers.
I think that might be great too.
That's so nice.
But I think Denver though.
Denver and what?
Could go 7.
Could go 7. Could go 7. I like Clippers in 6. Me personally, love the Clippers in 6. I think that Denver Clippers series, that's gonna be. They're gonna be fighting. Like that's gonna be tough. So I love the Denver and Clippers series. Me personally, I got Clippers in 6, but I love Denver in that series. You can never doubt the NBA's best player in Nikola Jokic. You can never doubt those guys. You can't doubt those guys. So for me, it's the way I got Clippers in that series. Now, when it comes to like the playing, right? Now the playing, you got the Kings and the Mavs. I like Dallas for mine, me personally. As far as like the Warriors and the Grizzlies, it would behoove the Grizzlies to win that game. But I think the Warriors, just for shot value, I think I want the Warriors versus the Rockets. And I would love a Grizzlies versus OKC match. I think that's box office. I think that's what the league needs. I think that's something. I would love that matchup. That's just me personally. I would love those matchups. So, going to the next Eastern Conference, you got Cleveland. Shouts to Cleveland, man. Cleveland beat the hell out of my Knicks, man. I'm still mad as hell at Cleveland. And Cleveland, you got Donovan Mitchell. You got a couple guys. And me personally, when it comes to like things in Cleveland, I know the Knicks are 0-10 versus certain playoff teams. Like we lost every game versus Cleveland. We lost every game versus Dallas and all these things. And people want to say, the Knicks can't beat none of these teams. We could always change that opinion in the playoffs. Playoffs are sit. We can always change opinions in the playoffs. You can. Hey, listen. I've seen in NBA history, and not even me. Like, I've seen where teams have come back in the playoffs and like beat another team. Prime example, 2011 Dallas Mavericks. They lost the regular season series versus the Blazers. They came into the playoffs, they beat the hell out of the Blazers, and they won the finals. They won the finals. So I mean, we could sit here and obviously I got the shit scrolling in the back. We can sit here and be like, Knicks and whoever the Knicks play, they gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem with the Pistons. Man, I love every single playoff matchup. Every single playoff matchup, man. And I want to see OKC. Once again, I want to see OKC versus the Memphis Grizzlies. I want to see Golden State versus the Houston Rockets. That's very crunchy. When it comes to that Knicks playoffs, man, we come to Pistons. Pistons, one of those teams. You got Cade Cunningham, man. Cade Cunningham ain't no slouch, man. People try to shit on Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham was one of those players I would have tanked for. And the one thing I love about Cade Cunningham, he ain't never waver losing 27 games straight. Had the straight face on the whole time. Didn't waver at all. And when I see Cade Cunningham, I'm like, this is 6'8" guard. I don't know who could guard him. And Mikal Bridges. Now, Mikal Bridges, the one thing I like about Mikal Bridges guarding, Cade Cunningham shot under 40% versus Mikal Bridges on the season. I love that about that matchup. Against OG Anunoby, this is the reason why I don't want OG Anunoby guarding Mikal Bridges. Cade Cunningham. Against Cade Cunningham, OG Anunoby not playing well fairly, but he's also allowing 63.6% from the field. Cade Cunningham been cooking OG. Cooking him. Versus Mikal Bridges, it's a valid number. I got right here 38.1. Oh, and I'm now, come on, yo. But anyway, it's 38.1. I like that. Have Cade guarding. No, what I'm saying is, if Cade gonna come to play, whoever Cade is guarding, make sure they're attacking him. So if it's Mikal Bridges, he's already averaging 20 points per game versus the Detroit Pistons. I need Mikal Bridges attacking him. But also, I need Mikal Bridges guarding Kate Cunningham because Kate Cunningham is shooting 38.1%. And they got to make sure the Knicks, also as their steward, he's top 4 in the NBA. No, top 4, top 5 in the NBA in interior defending. I need Karl Anthony Towns. Got to do a little something against that. You got Jalen Durant too. Mitchell Robinson. What you got for me? You finally healthy. You got Thomas Thibodeau. What you got for me? You don't got no excuse. Jalen Brunson healthy. Everybody healthy. Everybody healthy. Everybody. It's no excuse. I don't want no excuses from the Knicks this year, man. I don't want no excuses from the Knicks this year because you traded 5 picks for Mikal Bridges. No problem. I have no problem with that. You could trade 5 picks for Mikal Bridges. But the fact that trade 5 picks for him, you go in, you give OG $200 million. You go in, you get a $53 million center. And you telling Knicks fans, no, stay. I don't need you speaking right now. You telling Knicks fans, Stephen Bondy, all of the Knicks beat reporters, you telling Knicks fans, yo, this is the first year that this team been together. Poppycock. Stop lying to the fan base, bro. Enough. That's why I love Ian Bagley. Ian, that's my guy. I love Ian. That's my guy. Because Ian Bagley, he ain't gonna lie to nobody. Ian Bagley, he gonna stay thorough. True and true. He gonna stay thorough, true and true. Rest of them, they just going pitch water. They gonna be on bootlicking time. I'm not on bootlicking time. I'm not. But what they traded for Mikal Bridges is underwhelming. He type garbage. I'm not even gonna lie. He type trash. Mikal type garbage. No tween. No beep bop boop. I don't know about Mikal. I don't know. That's just me. OG, you know he ain't another one. OG, he don't got enough beep bop boop. I need more. You can't give up more picks for a guy than what you gave up for Carmelo Anthony and then sell me as a Knicks fan, hey, his 18 points is okay. Who is scapegoating here? Huh? Who is scapegoating here? Who he lying to here? Stop lying to Knicks fans. Stop lying. Because anybody who gave up 5 first-round picks for a player, you look at NBA history, James Harden, Ben Simmons, anybody in NBA history, you get traded for more than 3 first-round picks, you're an all-star, bro. You're an all-star. What we received back, trash. I can't believe Knicks fans still allowed this man. How was he allowed to walk New York and the diners and restaurants? It's not. Yo, what's up with you, big dog? You good? How is Mikal allowed to eat food in New York? They can charge him double. Robbing the Knicks for half a decade of first-round picks, and you give me 8. Listen, the coach, fuck the coach right now. But there ain't no way that you as a Knicks beat reporter or you as a Knicks content creator is going to sell a Knicks fan that when you trade 5 first-round picks for a guy it's okay that he could be the third or fourth option. You're lying. You're lying. You damn lying, bro. You lying. You lying, bro. You lying. You lying. I'm not dealing with this no more. I'm not dealing with this no more. On top of the fact, and hold on. There's some people commenting in the chat. Who's here? My guy BDP. Yo, shouts to you. Playoffs about to be crazy. Playoffs is definitely about to be crazy, man. Shouts to you, God. Facts, anything is possible in the playoffs. Appreciate you, God. Preach. And Ben's nice setup. Y'all appreciate you, honey, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Here, my God, Dork. Dork, what's up? What it is right now. So, yo, shouts to you, my guy. Appreciate you pulling up. Mikael Bridges. Yeah, stay going up. Y'all appreciate you for pulling up. Cameraman on meth. Listen, man. A little cocaine. A little cocaine. A little cocaine. But even look, and shouts up. Pops, appreciate you. But I can't keep doing this Thibodeau shit. I can't get Knicks fans. I can't get this whole. We gonna keep. I can't keep doing it. Let's go to OG. OG Anunoby has never scored above 15 points versus the Boston Celtics. What the hell is he on? I couldn't even. Power man. What's OG on? Because I can't believe this. Listen, OG, you my guy. OG, you my guy. And I love you. You my guy. OG, you my guy. Paper man. I see Power Man right here. You see Power Man? It's Power Man right here. That's Power. Paper man. What you got for me in the playoffs, big dog? What you got for me? If he could get all NBA defensive team, I give him a little respect. I'm not going to be like, oh, nah, how the hell OG? Nah, I ain't going to do that. That's corny. I would never do that. But what I will say for OG and Nobi, Paper Man, is you need to show up, brother. Because once we get past Detroit, I'm not going to sit on live and say, yo, the Knicks going to lose to the Detroit Pistons. No way they lose to the Pistons. If the Knicks lose to the Pistons, that would be top 5 all-time failure in Knicks history. Easily. You lose to them young boys, top 5 all-time failure. Traded all the first-round picks, gave Paper Man $200 million so Paper Man could get that paper. You better win a championship. You better. But the fact that OG Anunoby, he needs to show up because I feel like Jalen Brunson, 6'1" guard. Love Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, that's my franchise point guard. And bring that up. Bring that a little closer to me. Jalen Brunson, that's my franchise point guard. I love Jalen Brunson. Second best point guard in the NBA this season. But Jalen Brunson, you're going to need to fall back a little bit if you want a championship, big dog. You're going to need to. Now, what that fallback is, shit, you the point guard, you figure it out. But it ain't going to be Mikael Bridges scoring under 20 points. It ain't going to be OG Anunoby scoring under 20 points in the playoff series versus the Detroit Pistons. Not against all those athletic wings. You need to figure it out. What's crazy is Jalen Brunson just had an even better season than last season, statistically. Better season than last season. Yo, JB, my guy. I love Jalen Brunson. I've never been I've never been a guy who would be like, yo, Jalen Brunson's a ball hog and this, that, and the third, and I'm not going to explain it to Knicks fans. No, I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to explain it to you. But Jalen Brunson, you're 6'1". The last small guard to win the championship was Isaiah Thomas, big dog. That was 30 years ago, man. I was still in my father. I was 30 plus years ago, man. If you're going to defy history, cool, no problem. It's possible. It's not like it's possible. It's not like it's not possible. It's not like Jalen Brunson could not win a championship with the New York Knicks. It's not. It's possible. It's possible. But he going to have to let somebody else take him home for a couple of playoff games. That's what I'm saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to my guy Eru right now. Shout out to my guy Eru. Die Hard Knicks podcast. That's all I'm saying. Jalen Brunson, you're gonna have to show up, baby. Them guys gonna have to help you, bro. Paper man coming through in the playoffs. Yo, and Knicks fans and people who are kind of worried versus the Pistons, you can always have a little worry. I've been on Twitter Spaces.
It's growing. So
I think
culture.
State, be quiet. I've been on Twitter Spaces for the past week or two. And I've been saying to various Knicks fans, hey, fellas, ladies, don't talk shit about the Pistons. Don't talk shit, bro. Stay even killed. Relax. Go with the wave. Don't be extra. Don't say Knicks in 4. Don't be rah, rah, rah. And I'm the best and I'm the toughest. Relax. We don't need that this season. Because if I lose to the Pistons, it's going to be hell to pay. If I lose to the Celtics, it's going to be hell to pay. Shouts to Mitchell Robinson, because this is probably the first playoffs where I even felt like Mitchell Robinson was actually healthy, going into round 1, fully healthy. And I've been waiting for this moment with Mitchell Robinson for a couple of years now, because I always felt like Mitchell Robinson was a backup center. And what I mean by backup center is, in today's NBA, you need a floor spacing big at the 5. We got Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns on this season, he averaged 0.7 blocks per game. He's not really a rim protector. Tibbs want to run a drop back coverage system. We both understand that. As me as the person talking on this YouTube live stream right now, you as the listener, we both understand Tibbs want to run a drop back coverage. Okay, cool. Cat is not really good at that. Mitchell Robinson is great at that. Great rim protector, by the way. Knicks defense skyrocketing when Mitchell Robinson is on the court. Mitchell Robinson is going to be so critical to this playoff series. So critical. I'm hoping Thibodeau can find a way to get more Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns units versus the Pistons, right? They got Isaiah Stewart, once again, top 5 rim protector in the league, interior defender, if you want to say. Jalen Durant, he's averaging a double-double. Jaden Ivey, they said that he was hurt, but possibly cleared to play. I don't know too much on that. Matter of fact, I'll look it up right now. But Jaden Ivey was cleared to play, if anything. So he might play in this series. That's another guy that might put pressure on the rim versus the New York Knicks. If the Knicks go to sleep, they will be going home. They will be going home. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. I don't want to see my Knicks lose early in the playoffs. This team does not deserve that. I don't think the fan base deserves that. A lot of us fans who been here for a while, and even the 90s Knicks fans, shout out to the 90s Knicks fans. I think, matter of fact, I'm talking to you 90s Knicks fans. 90s Knicks fans and 80s Knicks fans and 70s Knicks fans, you are the best amongst the fan base. You've been through so much. Much respect to you guys. I love you guys. The Knicks haven't won a championship in 52 years. Anybody who's seen that last championship, God bless you too. But most of all, 90s Knicks fans, I'm a 2000s Knicks fan. I'm 35. I don't want to have memories. I want to make sure the Knicks win the championship. Memories is when, hey, 1994, I cried. Why you cry? Look, the light went off. Look, 1994. That's how that yo. That, as soon as I mentioned 1994, the fucking like, because that shit is bad, yo. 1984 playoffs. O.J. Simpson riding in the Bronco.
Oh yeah,
He crashed out. He stay crashed out, man. Who won the NBA championship this year?
Realistically, like who's winning it, taking everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great question. You know, what I like about this, in particular, like this time for the league, that I feel like it's unpredictable. I feel like in the last few years, like we didn't really know, like we feel like we knew, like this was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like last year the Celtics won, but I can't like confidently say that's gonna be the case this year. You know what I'm saying? Like the better question is, who do you think is going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals or the Western Conference Finals? Who do you think?
That'd be my Knicks, baby.
Okay, Knicks going to Eastern Conference. You think they're taking it? Eastern?
Take it.
Do you think they're taking it, or you think they will?
I think they could take it.
Let's see what
I think as long as the coach,
see the comments.
As long as the coach don't be on some like I just want to sniff coat. Yeah, as long as the coach don't want to.
Who do y'all think is gonna win the championship this year?
Championship. I'm hoping it's the Knicks.
No,
I'm hoping.
Unbiased opinion. Who you think? I'm not. If you feel like the Knicks, it's the Knicks. But I'm saying who unbiased.
If the Knicks don't win it all,
unbiased opinion.
I like Houston.
Okay.
I really do. I like Houston. Houston got all the ingredients. Like,
have they ever won a championship? They have one. We'll have that championship. Right? Yeah, they have championship.
Yeah, against the Knicks.
Yeah.
But nah, Houston. I think Houston got a solid chance outside of the Knicks. I like OKC too. It's just
OKC young, but I do think that they have a chance though.
It's just something about Houston for me personally. Like Houston it's just something about that roster. It's a good roster. Like the Knicks got a good roster too. I'm hoping there'd be a repeat, like Houston versus the Knicks.
I mean, that's some revenge. That'd be some revenge shit.
Yeah, we owe them. We paid.
Yeah,
1994.
Pay it for.
A lot of 90s Knicks fans will love that.
Yeah, got to crash out one time.
Yep.
No, you know.
Look. Yeah, that's crazy. I would love for a finals to be
motion detector.
Knicks versus the Houston Rockets, and we would pay them. We pay our debts, man. It's just fun. Like this was really like a sample pod. Like, you know, I got a lot of equipment coming in. You know, I got an interface right here. Shouts to my guy, Ewu. You know, shouts to my guy, Ewu. This nice little interface right here. And this interface only has one plug. So I had got another one recently, and that interface is going to come in as well. So that interface can plug multiple mics in. So I wanted to make sure I could plug in another mic, and I got this mic recently, right? And this mic right here, and you probably can't see it like really, but I got this mic right here, this Rode mic, actually really good too. Great mic by the way, but I got this Rode mic. I got about like 3-4 mics that I'm gonna have in rotation, but the way I wanted to set up the new, live stream was, like a stand up. I could get to talk. I get to move around now, and people could see me and move around, and I could like show you all of this. Like, shout out to my guy Recap. He made the state of the New York Knicks, one of those logos over there, one of those alternatives. I could show you like the family packs and stuff like that. But real good sample of what's to come during the summer. I will say, shouts to CP up to 90K. That is insane. That is insane. You know how much work people got to do on a daily basis to do these streams and all of that. It's shit hard. It's shit hard. And shouts to my guy Tony. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the game. Right, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the game. Shout out to my guy BDP, man. I appreciate you, BDP. I appreciate you. Right. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the game. All of these content creators, none of these guys is just doing it alone. If you know what I mean. None. It's no way. You think these people and let's be real about it. You think these people, and bring that back closer to me. You think these people who's up here on a daily basis, they wake up. You think these people wake up 5, 6, 7 in the morning, and they gonna wake up. And when they wake up, right, you gonna pump a 8-page article.
Motion detector.
Really? Y'all gotta start doing your homework. Don't let the game pass you. Learn the game and you go with the game. That's what we need to start doing. Learn the game and you go with the game. Don't let it pass you, baby. Don't let it pass you. And what I really love about this podcast shit is giving me a chance to like really just talk to Knicks fans and be one with Knicks fans all the time. This team, I'm so bashful on them, Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. I haven't even mentioned Josh Hart all night. Josh Hart broke Walt Cloud Frazier's record for most triple doubles in a season. One of the guys I really do appreciate. I don't want to see no more roommates podcasts for the rest of the playoffs. After tonight, no more. No more roommates podcasts. Keep that on a hush. Josh Hart, time to focus. We all got to focus. Time to focus, brother. Because the focus is championship. The focus is breaking that 52-year title drop. We got to break that. We got to break that. Josh Hart, come on now. Who else? One of the lineups I seen, I definitely wanted to talk about this before I get out of here. Shout out to my guy, Leon Rose, once again, man. Leon Rose, I'm very bashful on Leon Rose. I still hate Leon Rose a little bit for trading my guy, RJ Barrett, for OG Anunoby, and quickly for OG Anunoby. That's a story for another day, but Leon Rose has built a functioning team, right? The issue is people say the bench. I've always felt, and I've always said this, I've always felt like the Knicks had a bench. It's just Thibodeau won't play certain people. Always. Versus the Pistons specifically. Thibodeau, you might have to run an 8-man rotation. You might have to. Because if you trot out Deuce, Shamlet, and Cameron Payne versus the Detroit Pistons with all those young athletic wings, we're going to get rain off the court. We're going to get rain off the court. Yeah, and I don't want to get rain off the court. I don't. So, Thibodeau, shorten up that rotation, man. It's playoffs now. So in the playoffs, I have no problem with Thibodeau saying, yo, you know what? I'm going to run a 6, 7, 8-man rotation. I don't care. It's the playoffs. You're supposed to do that.
Motion. Detector.
Yo, people be like, oh, you fan police, you this, that, and third. The one thing I've always hated when it came to Knicks and it came to Knicks fandom is when Knicks fans come out of nowhere and they be like, oh, you're not a real fan when you be objective. Bro, these boys got to win. They haven't done shit in 52 years for you to say, oh, you got to be, come on, shut up. That bench, Thibodeau, shorten that rotation. I don't want to see Deuce, Cam, Shamlin in the playoffs. Mind you, Shamlin, hooping. He's been hooping since the All-Star break. Hit a couple of threes yesterday. No, or was it today? Shit, today. Shit, I'm watching my nephew today. I felt like I'm in another zone right now. Shit, another time zone. But watching my nephew today, the Knicks won again. And the Nets was battling the Knicks, and Thibodeau threw that lineup out there again. I don't like that lineup. But you know what, though? I'm not going to complain about it no more after tonight. Precious and my OG, Jermaine, who literally called me today, called me while the game was going. He said, yo, stay. I don't like Precious. I'm like, OG, relax. Relax. You don't have to like Precious. Precious on a 1-year deal. He's going to be gone. You don't have to like him. Pause. Relax. Gamlet, Cameron Payne, that's 3 roster spots right now. If the Knicks, and this was crazy. If the Knicks season ended, right? We go into next season. You got your starting 5, they under contract. So we know the starting 5 is going to be set. We don't got to worry about the starting 5. I think that's one of the great things about the New York Knicks. You don't have to worry about the starting 5 next season. They're on the contract. You got to worry about them. Now, what you're going to say is, we got to worry about the bench. All of Knicks 4 rookies this year, all of them is under contract. And you still got Deuce McBride and Mitchell Robinson. That's 6 players. 6 players. Hey, we still got a deep bench. I'm not too worried about it. But here's the thing. And starts my pops, man. Shout out to OG, man. I love how the camera always zooms into, all of this, greatness and legendary stuff right here. My father was a great person. I love my dad so much. Such a great person. Such a person that I look up to. Even my uncle, these dudes. And even my grandfather, like these dudes built like a foundation where, it could last, right? It could last centuries as long as we pass it down, keep passing it down. But that hustle, that effort, man, I really appreciate him for that. But, my pops was like Josh Hart, man. He worked hard, hustle, lead the league in rebounds, go and get some steals, go and get some blocks. He going to shoot 40% from 3 for like 2 months. Shout out to Pops OG, man. But shout out to the New York Knicks, man. Who else, man? I don't like that bench. Shout out to Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride this season, he's shown me that he can get up shots. It's the one thing I love about him. What I don't like about Deuce McBride, The playmaking. Deuce, what's up? What's up? I don't like the fact that you can't get past my career mode players today versus the Nets. I'm looking for penetration in the paint. Penetration, pause, in the paint. You got to get in the paint and you got to spray the ball out. Wasn't doing that today. Yeah, I had about 17 points. It's not what I need from you in the playoff series versus Detroit. Detroit, you're going to have to get in that paint, brother. You're going to have to get in that paint. You're going to have to spray it out. Because if you think you're going to be catch and shoot three, point guard man, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Deuce, I need you, bro. I need you, bro. This series is so important, bro. And you going to be the guy, you going to be the dude who is going to have to show up. I have to show up. I love Deuce, man. Deuce, I have to show up, man. I have to show up. Because Deuce is that guy where he could give you 20. He could give you 30. You know he could give you that. The one thing I don't like also when it comes to Deuce McBride, he's always guarding somebody taller. So the one thing I noticed the last Knicks versus Pistons game, Deuce McBride is just guarding Kay Cunningham. It's just an itsy-witsy baby. Just a little tiny baby. You're like a little tiny baby. You got him guarding Kay Cunningham, Tibbs. Because you didn't play for Calm Daddy in your other wings for the whole season. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I get at Thibodeau. Because we could have had this problem solved. Deuce McBride guard these tall dudes who was just taller than him every single goddamn game. It's a detriment to his game. So I hope they switch that up too in the playoffs. Because even last game, and I understand why you got Deuce McBride guarding Kay Cunningham. Because honestly, just looking, you want Deuce McBride guarding the point of attack. You want him to guard the point of attack. But at the same time, not against Kay Cunningham. Kay Cunningham is too skilled, bro. He too ambidextrous, bro. It's not that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Switch that up. You guys switch that up. And listen, the Knicks is gonna win this first round series. If they don't win this first round series, it's gonna be an failure. Shouts to the 370 people who's in right now. What is it? 370, 320 people, excuse me, 320 people that's watching live right now. Appreciate all of you guys. The Knicks got a chance to change so many narratives, and I'm hoping just me, myself, as a Knicks fan, that I can watch this team. And when I watch this team in the playoffs, I'm hoping this team can just be great. Play hard. Play tough. Stop having people punk you around. It took the 14th, 15th man to stand over Schroeder and be like, oh, fuck Schroeder. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need my team better. I need my team better than that. I need y'all to play tough this year, man. Because if y'all don't make it to the finals, it's just me personally. Knicks don't make it to the finals. First of all, I want the coach fired. That's first and foremost. You're 38-47 in the playoffs. If you win the finals, you'll be above 500. We'll be having a different discussion. It's telling Thomas Thibodeau, a top 5 coach of all time. Is he a top 10 coach of all? We'll have a different discussion. If the Knicks don't get to the finals, we don't have our first round pick this summer, and we're cap limited. I would fire the coach, not even fire him, let him go upstairs He has a beautiful basketball mind. I would never doubt Thibodeau's basketball mind. At all. Never. I would never doubt his basketball mind. At the same time, Thomas Thibodeau might be a little too old. I'll give you an example. Two games ago, and I forgot who was up 48-25 to. I forgot. That's crazy. My mind is at a blank. He was up 48-25. Remember when pressures come up? Just come up. He like, I'm gonna shoot this mid-range jumper and I'm gonna shoot an air ball. And then he come up, he like, I'm gonna shoot this next jumper and just clank it off the rim. Like this, like and you could lose momentum like that. Because once presses, and matter of fact, against Detroit, Knicks was up big, presses, clanks the motherfucker. He clanked the motherfucker. Cade just come in and step in three. And Cade a demon. Cade ain't, listen, man, Cade about that action, man. OG Paperman, he about that action too, man. I hope he get good sleep. I hope he get good sleep. You see, I got this Bruce Lee embroidery hoodie on. Got to fight, man. I need my Knicks to fight. But shouts to everybody, man. This is like an example. I don't even know what you call this. Like a test run. It's like a test run. Right? I haven't done a YouTube live stream in about 2 months. And I felt like I owe the Knicks fans to just do a YouTube live stream to make sure that they know I'm alive. But also to tell them, like, yo, way more is coming. We about to be daily up on the YouTube live stream. Even the Twitch, we about to do the Twitch thing tonight. Make sure you go watch my Twitch live streams. I'm gonna have some equipment for that too. So when you watch the Twitch live stream, I want to make sure that the Knicks fans or anybody who's watching, you can see my face in the corner. I think that's very vital for like Twitch live streams. I think either if they don't hear you, I think they have to, not about hear you, my fault. Even if they don't see you, they gotta hear you and make sure that it's like good quality. You get what I'm saying? Like good quality. And shouts to the camera. Shouts to the cameraman. Camera love focusing. Oh my God, Evil, that's my God, man. Die on Knicks podcast. But shout out to all you Knicks fans. Appreciate y'all. Got my cousin in front of the liquor store. Reporting you live. Fred Wines and Liquor. Appreciate everybody who showed up in the comments, man. Yeah, man. Congrats. Appreciate you, Mbaz. Equipment. Yo, I'm trying. My guy Omar. I'm trying. The AI cameraman. Yo, bro. Chill, oh. Chill, oh. I'm just trying to be me. That's all. I'm just trying to be me. And the only way I can be me, I gotta be me where I can like walk around and I gotta like talk and be one with the folks. Like I just be me. Also, let me just for the folks right here, like put that right there. That State of New York Knicks podcast and all this that Unc and my father, my grandfather built, and man, this means so much to me, man. I hope you Knicks fans tune into all of the live streams that I got coming. Hopefully, I could get Hannibal, the Rucker Park, who nicknamed Kobe Bryant, Lord of the Rings. I'm trying to get Hannibal. Right? I got Hannibal number, so hopefully, when it comes to Hannibal, I'll make sure Hannibal You come in here, and I love that picture. I love that picture. You see that good old African picture where the lady standing right there. I love that goddamn picture. That good old African picture, man. This African picture is one of the best pictures like I've ever seen. I wish I could like zoom into that goddamn picture, motherfucker. I wish I can, bro. I wish I can. That's a goddamn that picture right there, like that picture right there. Look, and even with just messing with the whole like hand tracking thing, you see how I could like press a button and then have it, and I could press another button and have it like that. You see how fire that is? Oh man, I'm playing with it. Oh, I'm playing with it, man. Oh, chill, man. I'm definitely gonna be on the Twitch live stream tonight. Oh, if you're gonna tune in, definitely gonna be on Twitch tonight. Twitch gonna be fire, man. Make sure y'all go follow my Twitch too, man. Stay SNYK Gaming, right? The Twitch. I'm trying to get that live, man. I love playing RPG, fighting games. Doesn't matter. I'm always sharing like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Twitter. Like that's my shit. I love those type of games. I love my cousin Benjamin. Shout out to Corsi. And to say shout out to my cousin Corsi. Corsi, my cousin, he's the first person that literally put me on to like RPG games. Like in RPG games, even with RPG games, like comic books and stuff like that. Like when it comes to like Power Man and Black Hero and stuff like that. Like my father was a person who loved comic books. Like loved comic books. So like my other cousin, DP, living in projects, right? Darren, he another person, loved comic books, loved karate, loved the fact that his pops. He forced us to watch Enter the Dragon. I didn't even know Bruce Lee was like that with Bolo Young. And Bolo Young, he did the shit. Wait, he put the shit out of his nose. Bolo Young, he put the shit. He did one of those. Bolo Young. Watch Bolo Young. That was that guy right there, man. Listen. Shout out to Uncle Darren, man. Man had us watching all types of karate flicks, bro. All types of karate flicks. The karate flicks, in my opinion, is like one of the best ever. That's why if you ever read a state article, like if you ever came across a state article, you just read it and you like, I'm gonna read it to the end. Because usually I try to make sure all my articles and everything I do, I try to make sure like I do it with precision, right? I try to make sure like I do it with effort. I try to make sure Knicks fans know I'm writing this from the bottom of my heart, right? And with these articles, like Substack even made it to where like you could post videos on Substacks. So I'm gonna start doing that too. We're gonna start work. I'm gonna make sure where you just see stay SNYK, Fred's, Wines, and Liquor just everywhere. Every day. This is just a start. I couldn't wait till the next season end because I couldn't like focus on like specific things when it came to the Knicks and then trying to do the whole, I want to do the whole podcast thing. I couldn't. It was messing with. It was messing with. I said, you know what? I'm gonna take 2 months off. I'm gonna still do the audio podcast, which is on Spotify, YouTube, Podbean, Apple Podcast. It's on all those streaming websites. It's all like 8 of them joints, bro. It's all like 8 of those, bro. You go watch those or listen to them. But I'm gonna make sure the Knicks fans that from this day forward, we're gonna make sure we're gonna get one all the time, man. Because I think Knicks fans is some of the best fans in the world. Knicks fans is easily the best fans in the world. Without Knicks fans, there'd be no state. I love Knicks fans. They support me straight from Australia. Straight from Australia. Straight. And another thing I love about Knicks fans and just being a Knicks fan, doing the content, it always feels like I'm working towards something, like I'm accomplishing something. Like every time I post a stat on my Twitter, I make sure Knicks fans know what that stat is. Also, make sure you know how to progress. So what I've been doing it, and people be like, "Yo, State, you use Chat GPT, you use this, that, and the third, you use this, that, and the third, you use this, that, and the third." Tell you something, man. Let me tell you do something, man. Anybody who's in the content space scene, they're using some type of AI. Unless you want them to sit there and lie to you and say, "Yo, I'm pumping out 30 paragraph articles within an hour." Come on. Who you lying to? And plus, you don't want to be behind. Who wants to be behind? When you have these apps, you have this equipment, you have everything that can help you with what you're trying to do. Everything. It ain't like, yo, I ain't got this. No, you got everything. Everything. All those apps and stuff, yo, that slashes your own physical labor at least half. But I still do the physical labor. I had some of this, a lot of this helped me. A lot of it helped me. Yo, you got some type of help to do the same thing. What any AI or anything don't help me with is straight facts. Facts is stuff that I like to see myself. I don't need no, I'm not looking for numbers and no, I'm not doing that. I would never. Because I'm a narrative. I'm a narrative guy. I love my narratives. Narratives is what sells. Anybody that lie to you, they just lying. Anybody that lie to you and say, yo, they don't have a narrative behind what they're doing. Stephen Bondi, Fred Katz, yo, all of them dudes, bro. Frank Isola, they got a narrative, bro. They all got narratives, bro. They got a narrative that they want to keep tabs. So what they do is they orchestrate it all in the media and act like everybody's agreeing. You know that. So it's up to Knicks fans. Knicks fans, what you gonna do? Is you gonna sit there? What you gonna do? You're gonna be sore? Or we gonna stand up? We gonna root hard for the Knicks? We gonna make sure these boys get to the finals with our energy. I don't even want to talk negative about the players right now. I'm hoping all those dudes become successful in the playoffs. But when they come to that bitch ass coach, I don't like the coach. Thibodeau, produce. Get us to the promised land. Thibodeau wins a championship. And let me say this before I get out of here. Thibodeau wins the Knicks a championship. I get Thibodeau tattooed on my arm. New York Thibodeau. With the Knicks trophy. Right on all. That's not special. I need a Knicks chip. I need a Knicks chip. I don't care how we get it. I need a Knicks chip. A Knicks chip will supersede everything. Everything. A Knicks chip. Yo, Cuzzo. Yo, a Knicks chip, yo. They're gonna have to call in the National Guard, man. They're gonna have to call in the National Guard, man. They're gonna have to.
Nah, if the Knicks win a championship, I'm going straight to the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Straight to the Kingdom. I'll be in Harlem.
Knicks win a championship, man.
It's
Possible.
No, you can go to the Gauchos. I'm going to move it.
It's possible, man. It's possible. Yo, shout out to all you Knicks fans that's tuning in. What we got right now? 375 live, man. Appreciate you guys, man, tuning in. Appreciate you guys who participated in the chat. I also want to appreciate all the people that go to the Twitter Spaces and listen to my podcast audios. You go read my Reddit posts because I'm always on Reddit, writing my RPG and stuff like that. People that watch my Twitch live streams. What else? People that buy the merch. Right, I got my own merch. Like shouts to me. Like shouts to my guy Mike Unseen. Mike, one of the goats, one of the low-key goats. I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm bringing Mike with me. But Mike on me. Mike Unseen. Unseen Mike right here. All that Unseen right there, that's in the background. That's my guy Mike Harlem. One of the most talented people I've ever come across. Like Mike is his mind when it comes to like being an artist is so far ahead of a lot of people. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Mike is like Mike mindset, just mindset, just who he is as a person and what he brings. Mike different. Mike is different. He even got me better with when it comes to designing clothes and doing things of that nature. And I'm gonna get to even another level. But Unseen, Mike, even look, we got our own. I even got my own bag, bro. I got my own bag, bro. A lot of people don't be having their own bag, their own merch, their own stuff. You know? And I don't go to sleep. I don't get no rest.
Motion.
Sleep is for the dead. Sleep is for zombies. Sleep is for the people that play Resident Evil 3. You got Nemesis kicking in your goddamn studio part. That's sleep. I don't need sleep. I don't need sleep for what I got coming for me. I think I'm one of the best. I think Knicks fans, a lot of them, and shouts to y'all. I love Knicks fans. I think a lot of Knicks fans, a lot of them really don't appreciate, really don't be like, yo, what State brings, he's on another level. He's on another level. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, appreciate me while I'm here. Appreciate me while I'm here. Because, the Knicks Twitter Spaces, merch, everything, articles, everything. It's other Knicks content creators that charge Knicks fans $5 to read an article. My shit free. Or you could pay $1 each month. $1. Who don't got $1? And I'm never putting that shit up high. Never. I will never, ever charge a Knicks fan to read an article. I don't give a fuck how famous I become. That's one of the most disrespectful things I've ever heard. I'm going to pay $5. Do you niggas know how much dog food costs? I bought my mom's dog
dog food today. Over there in my Haven. Shouts to my Haven. Shouts to my guy Juice and all those guys. Shouts to YGs. Yo, I bought my mom fucking dog food today. That shit $5, bro. Since when a can of dog food $5, bro? And it's not even the big can of dog food. It's the little can of dog food. It's the little itsy bitsy can. The little itsy bitsy tiny can. Come on. Come on, man. Who's your creep there? Yo, Danny, man. Shouts to you. Shouts to my guy, Danny, man. Danny Durant, man. But come on, man. Yo, listen, man. I'm one of those guys, man. I want Knicks fans to understand, and people, it's time to go to work. Time to put in that pain. I'm definitely going to send out a couple of merch pieces throughout these next, 2 weeks. No, shouts to the OG Derek. The OG Derek, he's going to get on my fucking case. He keeps saying to me, State, when you going to give me my 2 hoodies? State, when you going to give me my 2 hoodies, State? When you go? But also, the people that, been supporting me throughout the years, I think it's very important to highlight those people, like Miss Lasagna, other people who supported me when I was going through battles with people on time, stuff like that. I think I stopped doing stuff like that. I think what other content creators do, and I've noticed it, people from Bill Simmons and just content creators in general who are real big in the podcast game. I think they just mute all of you motherfuckers. I don't ever think they see your tweets. The only time they see your tweets is when they want to click on your tweet. I think anytime where they see a person who pushes back and they be disrespectful, usually those people hide behind Abby's. The random Abby's. Random Abby's is one of the most disrespectful motherfuckers I've ever seen. Random Abby's literally brought up my father over Thibodeau. That's why I don't really respect a lot of random Abby's like that. Because I feel like if you can just hide behind a Knicks symbol, how does that make you, or how does that make your word more than mine if I'm putting my actual face on everything? And then they be the worst kind of people too. They disrespect you. I had one dude yesterday. I'm gonna put up the tweet on the screen. I had one dude yesterday. He gonna go at Marvel oh, yo, you see what he doing? Yo, all them other dudes is doing the same thing. Nobody not even still. You want somebody to be successful, or you want to be one of those haters? Don't be mad at me because I can put my face on something. Don't be mad at me because I can actually speak and somebody want to hear that shit. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. That's ingenuous what some of y'all be doing on there. Oh, you do be like, oh, your merch whack. Oh, your stuff whack. Nigga, what are you doing? Besides complaining about what the next man is doing. You're not even making nothing. You just complaining, just crying and yapping. Y'all never understood that, bro. I never understood the psyche of somebody who does that. Who literally comes online, you just complain about everybody else, but you're not providing no information. I never understood that. I feel like that's one of the most disingenuous things I ever heard. One of the most so disingenuous. And you got other people Oh, you're stupid. Oh, you're dumb. Well, mother F out. You give a take then. What's your opinion? Instead of you always talking about mine. Oh, you don't got one. I don't know what your opinion is. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion. Can't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me for my opinion. Get mad at yourself that nobody want to listen to you. Get mad at yourself. I don't know how people come on the internet complain about another man what he say. How dare you? I'm not Anthony MSG. He's a real life company man. Talking about, oh, stay, you don't like the team. Stay. Why you always want to talk miserable about the team? Stay, you miserable. Stay, you. Shut up! Talking about, oh, you know, I'm bigger than the team. Oh, you want the team to lose. Oh, you want to do this. And you know, the sucker shit is when you do have an objective conversation with somebody, when dude be like, oh, let's trade you to another team. Or dude be like, oh, you're not a fan of the Knicks. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that, man. I remember when CP told me that, yo, and I love CP. I love, CP, man, stop playing. Stop playing. And if anybody wanted to join the live stream, you scroll right up. The link right in there. But CP, stop playing, man. Stop telling Knicks fans, stop gaming us, man. That's why I'm glad I'm me.
Motion.
I'm glad I'm me. I had a beef with a dude named Knicks Homer. Dude from Florida. Don't even know the dude from Florida. Don't even know why he even got beef with me. He's from Florida. Dude from Florida. Right. Got smoke with me. Call the merch trash. He be going. Dude from Florida. Then he got the nerve to say, yo, I'm going to buy your LLC. I told him, I said, yo, I'm going to get your website shut down if you think you're going to talk to me like that. You know your role and know your place. And you live in Florida. And the one thing I hate is when people talk shit and, I go to Knicks watch parties. I love Knicks fans. You don't gotta disrespect me that way. You don't gotta. No.
I mean,
Because I want to make sure. I want to make sure. Matter of fact, let me make sure it's even. Because I think one of the most disrespectful things is when people disagree and they be like, "Oh, this, that, and third." I had a dude today. Oh, you in the liquor store sell bottles. And then he wrote on another one of my tweets like, "Oh, I support you." I told the nigga, yo, SMD.
Did you ask him what is he on?
Did
you ask him what is he on?
No.
You should ask him that.
I did though. But he didn't answer my question. He answered my question with more disrespect.
He doesn't own anything. See, to say that you have a liquor store family owned, that you can say that it's yours if you come from something, it's different from that. You know what I'm saying? So people try to be funny and try to like downgrade what the whole situation is. But like to own the liquor store and then own the things above it too, it's like, but it's not the flex, it's just like people don't really know what's going on. So I wouldn't get too upset about that.
I wasn't upset about that. I felt like
Can he be in any establishment with it closed like it's their crib? The liquor store been closed for 4 hours already.
Shit. I was just up here ranting for about an hour. Straight.
But you can afford to. That's my point.
Yes.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't sit there and get too riled up about people talking about, because you mentioned that to me before, like off camera and all that type of stuff. Oh, liquor store, this, liquor store, that. Like, what business have they been in for 40 years?
Motion detector.
Successfully, like consistently and successfully.
True. That's definitely true.
What do you think? You think they've been in anything for 40 years straight like that?
Mm-hmm. Because if you was focused on something for that many years, you wouldn't have the time to tell
You would
somebody
understand.
else that this shit is trash.
You would understand.
That's very true. That's very true.
But you don't got to sit there and tell that to people all day. Like, yo, this is, you got to understand this and this and that. Like, you know, like you talk about me a lot on this stuff, but I don't ever really be on it. So when you be telling me certain stuff, it's like, I hear you, but it's like, bro, I wouldn't even be gassed up about that. Like, that dude, he hasn't even probably been alive 40 years.
That's true. It's 424 people watching live right now. Appreciate all of the Knicks fans and people who's watching across.
And this support alone should tell you, like, how do you have this amount of people at this time on a Sunday?
Sunday,
So,
baby.
But I'm saying that's a great thing. Like, you should be gashed about that. You know, I would.
No. Need more.
Of course, but I'm saying grateful for what you have right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Dude, talking about the liquor store, that. You got 400 something people at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday.
Yo.
Like it's a Friday night.
Yo, shit. I was ran for so long. I didn't even notice it was almost 2
Yeah.
That's that Knicks shit, man. That's that Knicks shit, man.
I hate what fuel you, boy. I hate what fuel you.
That shit, I hate a few of you. Shit. But shout out to you Knicks fans, man. Appreciate y'all. It's actually 427 people right now. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I take a picture of that.
Yeah, man. That's great.
Is this one of your latest joints?
Nah, this is yo, honestly, cousin, this is the first like literal like live stream I've ran since I'm thinking about like a month, like 2 months.
Longer than that.
Nah, it's been like 2 months. It's been like 2 months easily.
In the store? Oh, you must have done that in the crib because you ain't doing it in the store in that long.
Nah, I don't really care if it's in the crib. It's not the store. Yeah, he's stupid. But I've done. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of streaming in the crib either.
That's what I'm saying.
First time in like 2 months.
More than 2 months, by far. Half a month. So you got to do like 3-4 months for sure. Because last time you did it, you had those two ladies in here.
Oh, shout out
Detector.
Knicks Omni fan.
That was months ago. That was like winter.
No, that wasn't no goddamn winter.
For sure. It was winter time. It's cold as hell.
Oof. I don't think. Yeah, so 2-3 months.
Yeah, it would have been a minute.
Yeah. But now it's about to start being damn near every day. Damn near every other day.
But now you got what you needed. You took a lot of time. I think people thought on this, like you sat there and was just chilling. Like you took a lot of time.
Mhm.
Like got new equipment, you got new things, you got new setups, and you know this Friends at Night thing is something that's gonna be like consistent with what we're doing. Like
Yeah,
different
absolutely.
topics, different vibes. Like you know.
Nah, absolutely. Just trying to take advantage of being in a liquor store and being in this space. Might as well share this space with people who is all over the world.
Productively too.
Very productively too. Like what we going through on a daily basis and stuff like that. Like I'm hosting Twitter space the other day and I'm at the front and dude asking me for man, yo, I want cortisone or I want let me get a Pinot Grigio or something like that.
Mhm.
Like doing 3 things at one time. I don't think a lot of people know that, right? So like,
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna lie with a lot of people. Like what I figure is like the grind. A lot of times really isn't interesting to a lot of people.
It depends on who you are.
It depends on who you are, but I think in the masses. So that's like when you tell me like all the time, like when your best dreams, like the best times when you're on Twitter Spaces when the Knicks lose, and these are Knicks fans, which is crazy. But it's like I said that to say
After the Knicks lost, that shit like appalling. Yeah, you was right next to me. Like, I'm like, I don't even gotta speak. They about to speak for an hour. Literally, I paused myself. I did not have to speak for an hour straight after a loss.
that's how we.
That's just that New York rowdy.
Toothpick music.
Shit, straight toothpick music.
Yeah, that's New York though. Like if we wanted a different energy, we would have been Portland fans or something.
Oh shit. He's a Portland fan. Damn.
Oh, Utah.
Nigga, I'd rather be a Utah fan than a Portland fan. Nah, man. Fan.
I don't know, man. I
Yeah, yo, my bad. Now, for sure, the Friday that night. Also, I'm going to make sure I get a storefront this summer as far as like online is concerned. So I'll make sure that gets through. Make sure that if you have any type of liquor you want to do taste testing or anything like that, hit me up, hit my cousin up, hit my uncle up, or hit Fresh Wine and Liquor up on Instagram. You could definitely get in contact with one of us. So you could definitely have a taste testing inside the store. Pause. Another thing that I wanted to do was probably a gaming tournament. I felt like a gaming tournament this summer would be very fun with Knicks fans, very closed off. So we'll close off the front and it'll just have a group of Knicks fans and all people who would love to come in. We'll all be inside a liquor store and we'll just run a gaming tournament, right? It's just all of us. And plus, when we leave, it's always safe, right? This neighborhood, like this neighborhood, been here damn near all our lives. My cousin Darren, he lives in the back of the project. Shouts to Force Project. My cousin DP live in the back of the project. So everybody know him. You know, we've been a part of the community for decades. So I think people would be safe and you would feel safe, especially when you're going home. I think everybody who's come to the liquor store, even Anthony MSG. Shit, Anthony MSG been in the liquor store. He been in prime time. Shouts to Anthony MSG. Shit. He been in prime time. Being safe, not really, us just being, smart and being like a group and understanding stuff like that. Like Anthony MSG has been like one of those people who's staple in the Knicks community, like staple, and he's been to the liquor store and he's safe. So I want Knicks fans to know, like,
the liquor store, legendary spot, man.
Legendary, yo. You're gonna be safe. You're gonna be good, comfortable. We want to make sure that we can just do a lot of things with the liquor store and just not let it sit here and be for naught.
That baby utilize to its full potential.
Yeah.
It's more than just a liquor store to us.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We want to make sure I have shit. I probably have a watch party or some shit like that.
It's when the weather start getting nice and start breaking.
Yeah. With the Knicks, they're gonna have to get to the East Conference Finals.
We'll have to get to the first round.
Yeah. Yes.
I think we all might need a line.
If they lose in the first round,
whenever Tibbs on, that's what we need.
I call him Tibbs loud. I call him so many nicknames, man. I don't like the coach. I don't like the coach at all. I don't like the coach. I don't like. No, it's not even the coach. It's not even the coach. I think it's the way the beat reporters and everybody cover him. I think they protect him too much.
Man, I feel like if they don't get past the first round this year, I think he's done.
Even the second round. There's no
I think
reason.
just not the championship. Like if he gets to the Eastern Conference Finals, they might keep him on that situation.
You can kind of talk me into it, but I would still fire him. I would still get rid of the coach. Me personally, I don't know about other Knicks fans. I just feel like, you know, Tibbs is just, you know, Malice in the Palace Part 2 coming soon. There would never be a Malice in the Palace in Madison Square Garden. They'll shoot one of your asses. Put a bullet hole in one of your asses.
You need a lifetime ban
Yeah.
in the garden.
Shit.
See, you gotta think about it. When they did the Malice in the Palace, you know, Ben Wallace and like they were straight from the gutter.
From the El Playa.
Pacers, you got Ron Artest with the number one.
Steven Jackson, he want to smoke weed, that niggas.
Yeah, it was a different. They was eating smoking K2 with it. So it's like it's a different era right now.
Those niggas was smoking cigarettes, decking niggas, bro.
Yeah, sprinkling Charlotte glass in his lunch.
Steven Jackson ain't gonna gas me. I know he had a couple bogeys.
Yeah, he said he used to sip lean.
Yeah, I know he sipped lean. Yeah, I know. He sipped lean, go right there game, drop 20 on play hard defense. Fuck you talking about.
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, I was wild.
Yeah. You
Yeah, I was saying
that's when you know
it is time to wrap it up.
it's time to wrap it up. Pause.
Pause too.
Pause. But yo, shouts to you Knicks fans, man. Saying with my cousin, I appreciate him. Appreciate my uncle. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in to this YouTube live episode. This is random. This is like a test episode. Like this.
That's literally what you said. You say you want to do.
I said like this is like a test episode. It's not really like a
game time decision.
I'm just going
Five.
use like yo, cousin, just do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I love the way how this camera, the new camera. I love how it just follows and stuff like that. It's very clear. I think that's one of the main things too. It's very clear. And I wanted to give it a type of feel where somebody comes to the liquor store and my next guest, we can chop it up and we can boop, bop, boop, bop, boop. Beep, bop, beep, bop, boop. Like,
yeah, he's speaking of R2D2 shit.
Yeah, straight R2D2.
Yeah, he's speaking that Star Wars
shit, man.
Sure.
Shit. But that's how I want it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think one of the major things is I gotta find a way to get more. I want to make things to see.
Yeah, if we start moving, we start developing the scene more.
Motion.
I start moving. I think that's gonna be like a great vibe, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll start doing that.
But appreciate you, Knicks fans, man. Cuzzo, thank you. Appreciate you pulling up. All of you people, like, may God bless you guys, protect you guys, and y'all all be safe. And with that said, I'm out of here. It's your boy State of the New York Knicks podcast. I got my cousin Joe with me. Not even gonna call him his real name. Matter of fact, on YouTube live streams from now on, I make sure the Knicks fans call me Yao. Don't even call me State.
You're not garnish.
I'm on my Ghana shit.
Yeah.
Call me Yao. I'm gonna call you Kodro. Kwasi. And to say a lot of Madasawa.
We was in Ghana like Rikers.
Show.
It's a whole different type of story. Man. Whole different story. We'll talk about that.
Yo, Ghana, y'all love Ghana.
Me too.
I love Ghana.
I love it too.
This shit hot as
Humble
hell.
experience.
It's hot as hell.
Yeah. Doing that shit like hell, G.
That shit. Don't go to Ghana if you want to bougie niggas. Don't go to Ghana.
Nah. Listen, you could go bougie on niggas, but I also feel as though we actually have like a lifeline out there, so it's different for us to sit there. Like we can experience it on a real vibe, not like touristy.
No, yeah.
We can do both.
In the village.
Yeah.
Rob your bitch ass. You got your phone outside.
I thought you left your phone at home.
Yeah, I put my shit
After you would
upstairs.
know the way they would have robbed you, you would have thought you left your phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the airport.
The little kids, they pickpocket and all that.
Debbie.
But Debbie, you gotta say that. But the party, we was talking about the party last night. How they party, they don't party like America. America, we party until like 4 in the morning. The niggas partying until next morning. Nah, what are you talking about? And if you sit down, niggas gonna be like this on you. Niggas gonna be dancing around you, bitch ass. So
That's a story for another time.
shit, yeah. That's the shit. That's the story for another time, man. Shit. I love Connor. Yeah. We're gonna have to talk about Connor on the next one.
I have to say something.
Exclusively. Matter of fact, next time Coach looks still got to talk about Connor.
Yeah.
We got straight to him.
I got an experience.
Ghana is like Ghana is one of the most beautiful places ever.
Yeah.
Like ever. But once again, Knicks fans, appreciate you guys. What we tapped out to? What's this? 480 people? I'm taking a picture. And I'm taking a picture while I'm on a live stream. That's what I like to see, man. All you 482 people that's pulling up, man. Y'all make me feel special. And it's the reason why I'm trying to put all my effort into this YouTube live stream, my podcast, Reddit post, everything. I make sure from now on, I'm posting the Reddit post every day. I'm going crazy. We getting in that mode.
Something gonna be different. We're trying to get a team this year.
Shit, I'm trying to get a team. But yo, shout out to you Knicks fans, man. I'm out here, man. It's your boy State, man. State of the New York Knicks podcast. And my cousin Kodro with me.
Hit the nigga with a salute.
Yeah, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace and blessings, man.